Patrick, you got to look at two things. One is, are you building a practice or are you building a business? And they're very different. So when I started because, number one, I have been a speaker, and I think you know that I've been around, Tony Robbins and Bob Proctor, John Assaraf, Jack Canfield, all these guys. But I started with Tony Robbins in my 20s, so I knew how to speak and get in front of people, which I think is one of the best ways to build a practice, for sure. So my first goal was to build a six-figure practice, and I did that in 90 days because I already knew how to get in front of audiences and how to inspire people. And what I realized is if I could talk to them about changing their life, and then I could say, if you want help doing that, come to my practice. And I built the model, and this is, the first piece is to understand what is your business model. At first, I wanted to learn the skills of coaching. I wanted to become a masterful coach, so I built a practice. And I did that by speaking and then doing one-on-one sessions. And I built a private, practice with 20 private clients. And as soon as I filled that up, then I started putting groups of 10 people together, and I started running 9-week courses just on personal foundations. So I started with one-on-one clients, and then I started with groups of 10, and I ended up with 10 groups of 10. Those 10 groups of 10 were inside of corporations where I go into, a home healthcare company or real estate, and I'd speak. I'd talk to them about, my pitch and changing their life. And then I'd have them join a teleclass for $99. It was that simple for 9 weeks. And so 10 people, $100 a piece is $1,000 times 10 groups. So I had 100 people in groups. That was $10,000 a month. Plus my privates went from $300 a month to $500 to $750 to $1,000 for 3 half-hour calls. So my whole coaching practice was Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, 3 weeks a month. So I worked 9 days a month, and I was making between $20,000 to $30,000 a month as doing a practice. And then once that happened, it wasn't that I thought I'm going to go build a coaching business now. What ended up happening was I went, okay, I don't have more bandwidth to do practice time. I just can't. I got to take the 4th and 5th week of the month off. I got to relax. I still need time for speaking and interviews and things like that. But then I had to start systemizing that business. So this was, probably 15, 16, 17 years ago. And I got into technology, and we built, as you know, the Coach Genie website system because I needed to automate my clients that I had. And because I started thinking that way, I went, wait a second, what if I built challenges, like 90-day challenges? And so that's when I created the first 90-day challenge called the Happy, Healthy, Wealthy Game. I took it back to those 10 groups that I was doing, and I taught them the Happy, Healthy, Wealthy Game. And then that got me to be able to build something that could scale into a business where we have other coaches and other speakers, and it wasn't just about me at that point. So that gives you the transition. I started with a private practice because I wanted to become a masterful coach. And Tony Robbins had taught me, most speakers will go out and they'll speak, do 1 or 2 or 3 keynotes a month. But if you can do 1 or 2 or 3 a day, you're going to be exponentially better. So I took the same philosophy and went, if I coach 1 or 2 people a week, that's not going to get me anywhere. But if I'm coaching 4 or 5 or 6 people a day, and then I've got 10 people in groups, now I'm really learning all the challenges and how to help people. So does that help you understand the pathway?